You have changed your job. You have broken up with that toxic ex. You have changed countries, but yet burnout is still finding its way back. And that reason is in your burnout patterns. Hi there. If you're new, I'm Lindsay, and I help women who are dealing with chronic burnout be able to activate their pleasure system to get their bodies to feel safe and amazing again. So if that sounds like something you need in your life, then you've come to the right place. Now, I don't know about you, but it's getting kind of old, getting these burnout tips of take a day off or just say no or set better boundaries. It's not working. But what does work is understanding your unique burnout patterns because we're all different. Your burnout patterns are a deeper blueprint into how you respond to stress, how you recharge or try to, what motivates you, and what survival response you tend to slip into, whether it's fight, flight, fawn, or freeze. Until you understand your burnout pattern, you're going to try a lot of different things to recharge, to try to get your body back in order. You'll push for more goals that are going to drain you, and you'll judge yourself for coping the way that you do. And all of that is not going to get you any closer to recovering from burnout. So let's break down some of these burnout patterns. When it comes to how you recharge, maybe you recharge from within yourself and you tend to isolate, or maybe you recharge by being around other people. But when you're under a lot of stress, these get distorted drastically. If you're introverted, you might isolate and withdraw even more, which would limit the amount of support you could allow into your life. If you're extroverted, you might go out more and try to distract yourself from the things that are bothering you, keeping you away from figuring out what could be a good solution for you. The next part about your burnout pattern is what motivates you. Are you driven by freedom or are you driven by security? How you process stress. Are you a thinker or are you driven by your emotions? So you could be a combination of any of these, and that would design your unique burnout pattern, the thing that's going to get you into burnout, not things around you that burn you out, but the very thing in your pattern that will create that burnout for you. And then how we actually cope with the stress makes a huge difference. Whether we fight or flight when we're trying to get away from that thing that's stressing us, or we're distracting ourselves, or freeze. Hello, very familiar with freeze, where you just tense up completely and you feel absolutely paralyzed, like you can't move. Maybe you shut down. In fact, my whole body is frozen. I literally feel cold. Or fawn, when you start saying yes instead of no. All of these coping mechanisms are 100% normal. Animals in the wild deal with them all of the time. You ever see a deer in headlights? It's in freeze mode. That deer is going to shake it off and it's going to go on about its day. But for us, our minds start to get in the way. And it starts to overanalyze what's happening. And we start judging ourselves. And we start shutting ourselves down even more. We start re-triggering old memories that come up for us. That is our disadvantage. And that keeps the body stuck in chronic states of burnout, refueling cortisol back into the body. And so if you want to know what your burnout pattern is, I've created a quick 3-minute quiz, but it's powerful and it's effective enough to be able to identify what your pattern is. The link is in the description, and it could be that missing piece to helping you recover out of burnout sooner. We are building this beautiful community of women who are done with those old, repeated, tired burnout patterns and activating our pleasure system so we can feel absolutely amazing again. Be sure to tune into the next videos coming up because we're going to talk all about how burnout could be causing trouble with blood flow and all the problems that come with that. I'm so excited.